and welcome to your Valentine's Day edition of Afternoon Express. My name is Bali Satembe, and today on the show, we've got two musical performances for you, and we show you how to celebrate the Day of Love with a little bit of a twist this year by a mother and daughter duo. But for now in the kitchen, Tumi, happy Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day Eve.
Hi, Palasa. Hi to you and hi to the whole of South Africa, guys. It's a Friday, but we're making a recipe today that is very classy, but with the kasi twist. We'll be making amakwenya cheeseburgers. So to get all the recipe details, guys, go to afternoonexpress.co.za. But over to you in the couch, Bale.
Mwah, so excited for Valentine's Day with you, Gail. Now, it all started when they came together to create what is arguably 2020's breakout dance song, Ipati, featuring vocalist T-Man. Both born and bred in Cape Town, Umshayi and Mr. Taylor have decided to join forces again shortly after the ongoing success of their hit song. They now join me on the couch to discuss their collaboration. Let's take a quick look for their music video, Ipati.
I got candy party try. I got candy party try. I got candy party. It's a social wicked dance. I got candy party try. I got candy party try. Tell them leave. Tell them leave. Tell about. Tell
I will take me back. I mean, I remember Mzansi. Last year around this time, you gentlemen graced us with the debut of Ipati before the music video came out, before it became such a sensation throughout Mzansi. So gentlemen, congratulations. But before we get into Ipati and its success yayo, I want to find out from you guys, Lolo Tando between you, how did it grow? How did it develop when it comes to the collaboration?
Basically, collaboration started with the song Ipati. Yeah, the song people abantu abayaziyo kakhulu. The song was Sulu's Nyembezi. Then we started communicating with Umshai. Then we added Timon on top to lay down the vocals. That's why by Ipati. Then from then onwards, we just decided to just continue working together and being partners.
We have Umshai. Absolutely. Well, now, fast forward a year later, we see Ipati being one of the biggest songs celebrated, even though the clubs weren't open. Could you ever have believed that Ipati would be such a success?
We never knew Nyan's song, but we were hoping for the best Nyani because we believe in the song because Nyani, it's well produced, but it's unfortunate that it blows up and get locked down because really we didn't perceive it actually, man.
Absolutely. Now tell me about this this collaborative process, your debut album, and of course you put it all together during a lockdown.
On the Make Cape Town Great Again 2.0, sisebenze with Senzo Africa from Major League Music. Also Kola Toto, she's also featured on the album. We also have Khasi, the next big thing coming up from Cape Town.
Wow.
Also have Peace, T-Man is also featured.
So how was it like then being able to link up, meet up with all of these artists for these collaborations in a time where umuntu couldn't move?
We were indoors in studio working. If siyafuna like vocals zakho, you need to add something. We communicate via like emails and stuff. But we're based in Lynn.
Okay, well, I always say thank goodness for technology because it just makes everything so simple. So let's talk about the album itself. Ne, talk to me about the title of the album, Make Cape Town Great Again, and also the fact that we've also got the entire South Africa watching you right now, paying attention. How do you think they're going to receive this incredible hit?
The title, it's about showing the greatness of Cape Town. We know we're coming from a disadvantaged background, but we did what we have, like Lendo Senzileyo, go through the effort esifakileyo no believe abamamela izokwenzeka lento whether asuke ke family right, whether we family right, but sifuna ubalapha like we did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we wanted to show more that Cape Town inayo talent musically. Even though a lot of things are based in Joburg and Durban, but we wanted to show people that there is talent in Cape Town. It's just that we need the right products and the right things to push.
The right formula to come together
the
to
right
make
formula,
the magic. Well, it seems like the right formula came together with this collaboration. I believe it received over 200,000 downloads in the first 24 hours.
24 hours,
now, this is a 25 or 24 track album.
25
track album. Gentlemen, you definitely put in the work, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the work will speak for itself, as we will see later on in the show when you'll be performing. And I also can't wait to touch base with Utiman on Afternoon Express. But before we get into that, I also want to find out about, you guys have done something incredible again by releasing your own record label, your own township-based record label, Shire Records. So tell me about that and why you decided to take this collaboration to business.
Basically, the reason why we released this record label is because we wanted, we want to uplift talent that Ikase has. And we're trying by all means to find connections, because the most important thing is connections now to uplift Cape Town. That's why even the album is named Make Cape Town Great Again. We're trying to show that Cape Town is not only about Table Mountain
and the ocean.
The oceans. There is talent in music in Cape Town. Going forward, we're gonna be dropping 3 music videos. Breaking Boundaries, Casio Panda, Neka 20. Very soon. And DJ.
And also we'll be doing a visual concert, the Make Cape Town Great Again visual concert.
So when can we, how far away is that? I'm looking forward to that already.
More info will be shared on our socials.
Okay, well, we'll definitely be keeping a very keen eye on that. Very exciting stuff coming out of this collaboration. Now, one of the many things that trials and tribulations taught us from 2020 has been that we all need each other in order to survive, but also to thrive. We can only anticipate the magnitude of success that the collaboration of Umshayi and Mr. Taylor will bring in the foreseeable future. Now, on social media, we want to find out from you, since love is in the air, tell us whether it's your partner, friends, or even just your parents who you'll be celebrating Valentine's Day with. Use that hashtag Afternoon Express. Now, after the break, we're going to be heading into the kitchen with Chef Dumi as we create a delicious cheeseburger. Plus, we get a performance from these fellas.
Express yourself.
Welcome back, Bahlali, and thank you for staying tuned on this lovely Valentine's Friday. Now, we love burgers and we love amakwenya, but we most certainly love cheese as well. But one thing we are beyond in love with is our Clover Classic makwenya cheese-stuffed burgers that are topped with the ultimate burger mayo sauce. And if falling in love with food is your goal this month of love, then this recipe is just for you. And now I know, guys, I'm personally one of the people that is in love with burgers. And I also love amakwenya wam. You know, I know on the weekends one thing I enjoy doing is having amakwenya. So this is something that combines two of my favorite things, a burger and amakwenya. So today we're going to be making cheese-stuffed burger patties that are going to go into this amazing burger of ours. You can obviously make it however you like, but Mina, I'm a beef burger kind of girl. I like to keep it simple and straight. So to start it off here, I'm just heating up my oil. One thing I always suggest when making burger patties, never, ever, ever try to put too much into the meat. It is a basic, simple ingredient. All you need is your meat, which is the ground beef in this instance, salt and pepper. If you start adding breadcrumbs and eggs in that, it becomes meatballs now. You've taken it to another level. You don't need all of that. A burger is just as simple as the meat that's in there. So you don't need to zhuzh it up in any way. If you were to, perhaps you can add bacon, but other than that, maybe herbs just to flavor the beef patty itself. But don't try and make it too complicated by adding the eggs and the breadcrumbs. You basically want that texture of the beef patty itself. And because we mentioned to you that we're making cheese-stuffed burger patties today, I want to show you the trick to get it right. So the first step is to make sure that you combine the meat and you make sure that it binds together before you start adding any of the other elements. So I'm taking the first part or the bottom part of my beef patty now. My hands are sanitized, have been washed, and I'm making sure, obviously, because I work with food, I constantly make sure that that protocol is followed. So in here, I'm going to stuff some mozzarella cheese as well as some cheddar cheese that I've grated up. The reason you grate it and you don't keep it whole is so that it's easier for it to melt once it's in the pan. And then all I do now is I just top it up with another bit of ground beef, and this just goes on top. And that's basically our beef patty that is stuffed with our cheese. South Africa, I'm going to try and form a nice little ball before it all goes down on our pan that's been heated up. Also try and make sure that whenever you are making burgers, don't start with medium heat. It always is better to start with a very hot pan because you want to make sure that you've got that sear on the outside and you get your nice beef patties that are beautifully browned on the outside. And then let it sit there. Don't even try and flip it over and do anything. Let it sit there and form that crust. And the lovely thing about it is as that happens, the cheese inside is going to melt up. And I always do suggest try and flatten your burger patties because whenever it cooks up, it actually comes together at some point because the meat gets cooked. So it's going to form a ball. So the flatter it is, the better. And then while that's happening, I'm going to start compiling the rest of my burger here. That starts with our tomatoes. I'm going to slice these up. I don't know how thin you like your tomatoes, South Africa, but Mina, I like them a little on the thicker side. If you want them thinner, you're more than welcome to do that. But I always say as well, whenever you're making a burger, a burger is as important. The sauce is just as important as the patty. So our sauce today, we're going to be using our Clover Classic Mayo, which I'm using the number 2 tanginess. As you know, I like to keep it simple. It is a source of 10 vitamins, so you don't have to worry about it being too indulgent. Into this sauce, we've got some tomato sauce, some paprika. I've also got some mustard. And because we've got pickles in this recipe, I've also got some of the pickle juice that's going in there. So this is basically the dressing for our burger. And this is going to be that sauce that we put onto our beef burger. And I know a lot of you are thinking right now, how do I get my hands on this recipe? Just head on over to Afternoon Express to get the full details and the ingredients list for this amazing recipe. And there you go, the sauce is beautiful. Obviously, should you want it to be on a more hotter, heated side, you're more than welcome to add chili sauce to it perhaps. And this is what we're looking for, South Africa. If you look at that nice, beautiful crust, you don't want it to be you don't want it to be overcooked, but you also want to make sure that that patty forms a nice skin on the outside, has that beautiful crust, then the rest of the inside is basically going to cook to your doneness. Some people like their burgers medium, some people like them well done. I'm a medium kind of girl, so I'm going to make sure that I let it rest a bit before I start biting into it. But basically, to start assembling our burger, we've got our lettuce. No burger is complete without lettuce, but it's completely up to you if you don't want the lettuce. We go in with that tomato sauce that we added. I top the top part of our burger with that sauce that we just made. Let me just do this. And while the burger is in there, now that it's almost done, I'm going to glaze it quickly with our barbecue sauce. And let me assemble this for you, South Africa, so you can see. There we go. So our lettuce, our tomatoes, some pickles go on top. And this is your cheese-stuffed Magwinya burger. I don't know what else you need this Valentine's. This is the perfect recipe for yourself and for your loved ones. And like we mentioned, go to Afternoon Express for the full ingredients list and how exactly to make this amazing recipe.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
Classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
I do me keep that factory going, girl, because these gentlemen came hungry. Now we have to welcome T-Man back into the loft. T-Man, it's such a pleasure to have you touch base with us again here on Afternoon Express. Now, as the vocalist on not only La Liga, which you're about to perform, but of Ipati, how has your life changed since the releasing of the song?
Everything came so good, everything is changing now. I'm getting a lot of respect even back at home now.
Oh, wow.
Everything is good now.
That sounds good. That just gives me goosebumps. And talking about love, we're spreading the love all the way from KZN, where you're from, where I'm from, all the way here to Cape Town and around South Africa.
Yes.
Now, you are about to perform La Liga. That's off your album that you released in November, ne?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that album. So it's not only Nina that are holding us down with Make Cape Town Great Again. We've also got another album in the works here that's been released.
The song La Liga, the reason I wrote the song is because Mshai loved the team, what is it? Real Madrid. Yes, because we like to play a game, and then Mr. Taylor like Barcelona. That's the reason I wrote the song That's why we did the song La Liga.
Okay,
yes.
Soccer fans, music fans, well, from fans of yours, which is us here on Afternoon Express, we say, gentlemen, take it away.
Okay.
Mina indoda efithi ngesipidi angeke nisifice buka niyasala benitshe uthi ku-easy thina we on top of the league I mean ila liga nizama uvela nizidakhe kumvela ibuzwe shaya bafana indlela ibuzwe shaya bafana indlela mina indoda efithi ngesipidi angeke nisifice buka niyasala benitshe uthi ku-easy thina we on top of the league I mean ila liga nizama uvela nizidakhe kumvela ibuzwe shaya bafana indlela ibuzwe shaya bafana indlela sihamba ku-touchline tenile isko dlala mshayi nyukathela 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 what's up? What's up? I mean liga. Samba again. Pagama we. Asambeli. Mina ngindoda efithi. Ngesipidi angeke nisifice. Ukanasala benije uthiko easy. Uthina you're top of the league. Ay ay, I mean La Liga. Nizamuvela, nistake kumvela. Ibuzwe shaya bafana indlela. Ibuzwe shaya bafana indlela. What's up? What's up? Yeah. What's up? Yeah. What's up? Yeah. What's up? This, what's up? This, yeah. What's up? 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 Yeah. Tell them leave. Shy, shy, shy.
The boys. Congratulations, Nishayile Ngempela. Again, not only with your album, but yours as well, T-Man. All the best for 2021. If it's got anything to do with that song, it shows that we're going far. We're winning championships here. But coming up, we get an incredible flower demonstration, truly putting that beautiful touch on Valentine's Day.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now it's time to touch base with the ladies that decorated our loft so beautifully today, truly sending us on a Valentine's Day dream. Now, aside from sending the message of love with Valentine's Day roses, why not add a handwritten love letter or try a more sustainable and alternative option this year, like a vegetable basket with herbs, so that your partner can start their very own herb garden? Or instead of those red roses, why not opt for dried flowers that will last for years? To provide us with some fantastic Valentine's Day alternative gift ideas is mother and daughter duo Sylvia and Effie from Yes Exclusive Flowers. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.
No, I should be saying the thank you here today because, boy, did you come to work today. Our loft is looking incredibly beautiful, ladies. Thank you. But I want to touch base here when it comes to doing Valentine's Day this year, but with a twist.
Correct.
We're making it a little different this year, you know. So how do you ladies encourage the viewers to do that?
I think first of all, Valentine's Day obviously is very old-fashioned. It has a lot of traditions usually, and I think after all what has happened over the last year, I think we have to break some of those traditions. And also there's a lot of young couples out there that maybe fancy something different than a red rose. We came up with this idea because also during COVID and the time that we live in now, we wanted to support local farms and local people who actually produce these things. We are a main importer for flowers generally, but we thought this year we are also going to make something different to be also more sustainable and to support people that we know, and I think that also deserve to have businesses run in these days. So we came up with vegetable baskets, fruit baskets, 100% edible bouquets, and I think that just makes a little bit of a difference, and you can really use everything 100%. So I think that is something that is special.
Yeah, we came up actually with this idea during COVID. Some of our clients, they are florists, and they had no work because there was no events, no weddings. And we heard from one of them that he said he's going to start growing veggies in his garden and maybe to make a living to sell baskets. And we said, wow, that's a great idea. We would love to support this. And just like we opened a flower market, and we said, now we have the possibility actually also to show this and to invite people to come and to see what's available. And we added baskets, handcrafted baskets, and obviously flowers. I mean, we don't have to bring here red roses because everyone knows red roses, right?
Yeah.
So we want to show something different. Also, we have another bouquet made. Maybe we can show this a little bit later, what we have made, with fruits, veggies, and maybe a flower combination.
Definitely.
And this one here is also something very, very specific.
Wow.
This is a herb bouquet. This is 100% herb. You can eat each and every single thingy what is in
flower here.
That is amaranthus. You can eat it. These are little herbs here, little flowers. So you can put them on a salad or something. And even if it's possible, you wrap it up like that, and you have already somehow a Valentine gift, you know. And this is what Elfie also said. We want to go this year more environmental friendly, sustainable. Not only supporting local farms, but also think a little bit different.
Think a little bit different, a little out of the box. I love that about you ladies. And you ladies have taken this a step further, not only with a fully edible bouquet of herbs over there, but I also love the fact that, Alfie, you were speaking later. You know, normally Mzansi, when you get these gifts, they sit on a very high cupboard somewhere. They gather dust and you never put them to use. Yeah. You might even re-gift, you know. But these you're able to enjoy from start to finish until you finish. I mean, this basket, this fruit basket here, to me is so beautiful. It's genius. The colors for me are popping. It speaks love. I know food and eating is a love language on its own.
Exactly.
And there's also flowers like elderberries, very rarely in South Africa. So all the fruit and veggies are organically grown on farms. So this is also very healthy. And this is elderberry flowers. So it is a connection to what you eat. And yesterday I heard actually from Rolene Strauss. She said something on a chat about health, and she said everything that you eat is a message to your body. And I think this is really true. This is a message not only for the one that you love, this is also a message to their body.
Absolutely. So not only can you give a handwritten love letter, but this is also communicating something here, something important that it matters to me how you take care of yourself.
Exactly.
And it's also telling your body that, hey, yo, this 2021, we're doing things a little differently. Not so much the chocolates here, but we're having these healthy sugars. I'm loving this, ladies. But you're not done here. You also got something else for us a little bit later.
Yes.
What will you be showing us?
Yeah, we have also sort of those, they are not so much in veggies and fruits, but we are a little bit more a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
So like all we partnered up also with a couple of colleagues of us. For example, also the table runners we made. The table runners are mirroring the food that we have actually in the basket. We will have also like chocolates and a very specific like cookie.
Yes.
I don't want to say too much.
Not yet, no.
But this is something that we came up with pâtisseur. She's also German. I mean, we are German.
Exciting.
And some dried flowers, because dried flowers, as you mentioned, is also a very big trend during the last couple of years. Actually, you can see this on events, on weddings. It's very natural.
Well, ladies, I think we're going to get into all of those details when we get there. Let's not give too much away, Mzansi. Ladies, thank you so much for showing us how to do Valentine's Day with the difference.
Thank you so much, and we really want to show you what it means to do Valentine's with a difference. So this is for you. Thank you so much for having us.
Pepper and tulips.
Wow, these are pepper and tulips. This is beautiful. What a way to do red roses taken up a couple of notches. Well, if this says anything about what you ladies have up your sleeve coming in part 2, I'm definitely excited. We're talking sustainability and alternative gifting ideas with Sylvia and, of course, Alfie. But after the break, we'll be meeting 2 incredible songbirds.
Express yourself.
As we continue to celebrate love in the loft, welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now we welcome Sarah Jane and Ariana to get us into the Valentine's Day mood and spread some love. You know, I gotta get my Barry White voice on, honey, because that's what it's all about. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us. Happy to be here.
Very excited on today's Friday edition of the show. Now I hear congratulations are in order. I'm all about celebrating the love. Honey, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. tried, and he did.
He did eventually.
Eventually. Okay, before I get on to how you feel about that, let us just jump to Ariane. Because I believe you knew before she knew. You saw the ring before she saw the ring, and he consulted you. So as a friend, as her fellow musical performer, I mean, set the scene for us.
Yeah, tell me.
We actually had a rehearsal at their place. We were just practicing for some gigs and stuff that were coming up, and he walked me down to the car and had my equipment and stuff with him, and he was like searching his pockets the whole time. I'm like, Carrick, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Like, no, he has to show me something. So I said, no, you're lying. I knew immediately it was the ring.
It was.
And he didn't have his phone to show me like the pictures and stuff, and he just described it, and he looked so excited. And then I had to wait like a month before he popped the question, and I was dying inside.
He's bad at like keeping secrets. He's terrible at keeping secrets. So I can imagine that he told people, he told our friends. But also for me, like, I had no idea. Usually these things, if you ask anyone, I know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, and I had no idea. It was a complete surprise. When you asked me, there's a video where there's a drone flying over us, but I mean, that's normal. He's our videographer, he always has the cameras out. So he was like, smile for a photo, and I was like, yeah, okay, like normal, you know, drone's going above us. And I turn around and he's on his knee, and I think my first reaction to him was, no, and he's like, are you saying no? I was like, no, I'm not saying no. I just couldn't believe that I didn't catch on, like that I had no idea.
So it just seems like you ladies are just the typical quintessential girly girls. Is that the type of love of life that we can experience through the music?
I mean, I think we're cool girls.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we definitely are girly, but I think we also have our own...
Yeah, with a bit of edge.
Yeah, we have our own little personalities that we like to. And I feel like in today's world and society, it's more accepted to just be who you are. And I think in terms of music, for me, so often in the past, I tried to make music that I thought people would like instead of what music I liked, and whoever likes it, likes it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think there's been a shift in just making music. I mean, we just recently started writing, so together, which is great.
Talk to me about that process.
I think we both enjoy writing individually, and each have our own ideas, and it just seems to be coming together really, really well. We kind of have the same ideas of what we like, and also our individual styles complement each other, so I think it's exciting to get together.
And also we're friends. It's not like something that happened like, okay, we're going to have a writing session today. It's literally like, hey, do you want to run stuff? We have something coming up in the week. Okay, cool. I'll be making dinner, Ari's with a guitar, Carrick's with these cameras, the cat's in the background. Like, do you know what I mean? It's
like
very
like
organic.
I've got the
Have I set the scene? So it happened really naturally,
organically,
which is ultimately important, I guess.
Yeah. Well, ladies,
those are always the good ones.
Those are always the good ones. You know, when you're not trying to plan to make anything too great, when you're not trying to overcompensate for anything else, the talent is there, the creativity is there. So as soon as just the combo comes together, magic is made. So I'm very much looking forward to hearing that magic coming up on the show. You know, it's all about love, it's all about the weekend, and you ladies are definitely going to set us in the mood.
You want me. Only to stroke your ego. Live for it, die for it. I got the touch, perceive nothing that you wouldn't do. I to get back in my room.
We're back with mother and daughter duo Sylvia and Alfie from Yes Exclusive Flowers. Now, ladies, you've done such an incredible job from the top of the show, already setting the scene when it comes to our Valentine's Day decor, but now you're showing us, empowering us to be able to do it within our own homes. So where do we start when it comes to this alternative yet sustainable gifting and decorating ideas?
It starts actually with a lot of things that you might have at home, but also like things like the tablecloth is specially made, is a special Valentine's tablecloth just got ready yesterday night. So one can actually go with things that one has, but also maybe go a little bit shopping. And we have a lot of things also that you might have in your garden to set up a table. These are local hydrangeas, so we not only sell expensive flowers, but also local flowers to support local markets. And we think some sweets also belong to Valentine.
I can see that. You know, earlier I thought that I could understand you ladies that you're going healthy, but you have a little bit for every South African out there. We also have some sweet treats.
Yes. Exactly. So I think what we made here, we really made a Valentine's box with everything that your sweet tooth desires. So we have some macarons, we have some lollipops, cake pops. We have something that is really very, very special, which I think you can try a little bit later on. But what we think is...
this is something like that. Not sending only letters, because who actually received a letter the last, I don't know, decade?
Yeah, not me, not me.
Yeah, not even me, and I'm much older. So this is a little revival of the love that we want to share with this cookie love letter. And this is really made very specifically for Valentine, but also you can take this idea further to any other event, like a birthday or just something.
Proposals, you know, I mean, these on Valentine's Day, we have so many proposals also going on, so that can be as well, specifically made for you as a proposal idea.
I'm ready to crack open my love letter and see what it's all about. I also love the fact that everything here is edible.
Yes.
Oh wow, and there lies my gorgeous letter. Okay, let's see what you ladies have said. I want to dedicate this message to all of our Afternoon Express viewers this Valentine's Day weekend. It says, loved you then, love you still, always have and always will. Shout out to you, Mzansi. Mwah! How stunning. I love that. And I also love the fact, ladies, you said that everything here is edible.
Yes.
So I'm already going to have a taste.
Yes. Even the love letter itself, you can eat.
You can even eat the stamp.
It's edible paper.
Sweet. I love it. And this is also edible paper.
Yes.
This is so clever. I can only imagine a "Will you marry me" written on here.
Exactly.
Hint, hint. Okay. Love that.
You will
Let's
not
keep
say
it going.
no.
You will not say no. I love the fact that you also have affordable options for South Africans. I mean, for you ladies, what is Valentine's Day all about?
I think, generally Valentine's Day is about the love that you share with your partner, but I think specifically this year it is about unity, it's about friendship, it's about really reaching out to your partners, also acknowledging each other. I think it's more than just love like with your partner. I think Valentine's Day is really to share love and joy, and I think that is what we also try to do. This is obviously very specific to Valentine's, but for example, a box of macaroons, you can really just give that as an appreciation of people.
I think that is something very natural, very sweet, and it costs not a fortune, so everyone can afford it, because you can also adjust how many flowers you want to add. And I think this is what it should be. Just saying thank
the
you,
last year
I love you.
has shown how much we need people that we love around us, and I think that is really also a very special way to say thank you very much for being there for us or for me, and I love you.
I love you. What a beautiful way just to send a message of love to anyone and everyone in your life, from colleagues, families, and friends. No one here is off the list, essentially, of people that you can spoil this Valentine's Day. Now, ladies, you were also speaking about the different flower options that we can enjoy. These are flowers here that lots of people can find in their gardens. They're pretty cost effective, but you also were touching base with the dried flowers. I'm all about things that can last forever.
Yeah, exactly. And in particular, red rose is a symbol for Valentine, but also during COVID, a lot of farms had to close, or the weather was not so good. So there is always, every year, there is an increase in the price for red roses on Valentine. And a lot of people can maybe not afford a big bunch, or just maybe one single rose, but it has not to be that minimalistic. So you can also go with dried flowers. You can actually make your own arrangements. We have dried and preserved hydrangeas, pampas grass, bunny tails, like all the wide range of colors of dried flowers,
and
they last forever.
Yeah, they last forever.
Yeah.
I think that is a really good investment also, and you can use it also afterwards. You know, you buy it for Valentine's, but maybe you can use it to decorate your home and really also keep that in your house and smile at it when you walk past it.
I'm all about recycling. Well, ladies, speaking about recycling and sustainability, I'm going to have a sip of this gorgeous drink with the straw made out of glass.
Yes.
Cheersing you and your incredible
Cheers.
work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh. Delicious, ladies. Now, after the break, we're going to be enjoying a melodic performance from Sarah Jane and Ariana.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, where we are ready with our second musical treat of the day. Now here to perform a musical medley, this is Sarah Jane and Ariana. Take it away, ladies.
So this one I did with DJ Voodoo and Kimosawi, so shout out to them. It's called Trust and Believe.
I can see fear in your eyes when you look at me. You've had your fair share of lies, I know they cut you deep. You've got a choice to make, to be alone or afraid. I'll do whatever it takes, your heart is safe with me. Though I know that it won't be easy, but trust and believe me. You won't cry when you're in my arms, and I will be there whenever I'm needed. Just trust and believe me, 'cause I can show you love if you let me in. So don't worry no more, don't worry no more. Yeah. Forever I'm yours, forever I'm yours. Don't worry no more, don't worry no more. Yeah. Forever I'm yours, forever I'm yours. I can see through your disguise, no you're not fooling me. It's up to you to decide, I'm waiting patiently. You've got the right to be loved, I wanna help you see it. They filled your head with doubt, but I can make you believe. Though I know that it won't be easy, just trust and believe me. You won't cry when you're in my arms, and I will be there whenever I'm needed. Just trust and believe me, 'cause I can show you love Don't worry no more. Don't worry no more. Don't you worry. Forever I'm yours. Forever I'm yours. Said, don't you worry. Don't worry no more. Forever I'm yours. Forever I'm yours. Don't worry no more. Don't worry no more. Forever I'm yours. Forever I'm yours.
This one's for Valentine's Day for all the lovers out there. So don't buy me go.
These lips, yeah, can't wait to taste your skin, baby. And this eyes, yeah, can't wait to see your grin, baby. Just let my love adorn you, please, baby. You gotta know, you gotta know, you know that I adore you, yeah, baby. These fists, yeah, will always protect you, baby. And this mind, yeah, who will never neglect you, yeah, baby. And when they try to put us down, so don't let that affect us, yeah, baby. Said you gotta know, you gotta know, you know that I adore you, yeah, baby. Said let my love, said let my love adorn you, yeah, let it dress you down. You gotta know, oh, you gotta know, you know that I adore you, yeah, baby. Say, give me one, say, let my love adore you, yeah, baby. Say, let it dress you down.
Definitely, the mood has been set in the loft, ladies. Thank you so much.
This is nice, eh?
Well, we do believe in spoiling our guests here on the show, so we've got some delicious burgers. Dumi, what did you cook up for us?
Well, darling, I wanted to start off with a dish that I believe everyone loves, and what better way to show love than to fill up your tummy? And we made these beautiful cheese-filled makwenya burgers. So instead of a normal burger bun,
Bun is
just
not
took-
abs.
Not average.
Not
at all.
Not at all. So just took it up a notch.
Delicious. Whilst we dive in, ladies, feel free to help yourselves.
Thank you.
Right here. I mean, Dumi, how are you celebrating Valentine's Day this month?
Well, because of COVID, most people would say the further from people, the better. But I'm going to try and just, whoever that's closest to me. I have a friend of mine that's also from Joburg. We're like the only two people that I know in Joburg. So we'll probably just chill together, celebrate Valentine's together. Because, the one thing I've noticed about Valentine's nowadays with the years changing, it's not just about a lover. It's about anyone that's in your space that you can share and celebrate love with. So we'll probably do that.
Well, let's celebrate that love just like you do.
Yeah, I'm going for the sweet treats today. I need an excuse to have some sugar. It's Valentine's Day. We're having the sweet stuff.
Yeah, it's all about the sweet stuff, all the savory stuff, as I love to say it. I mean, speaking of all things Valentine's Day, are you ladies keeping it traditional? I know you and Bay might have something up your sleeve, or no, you more of the kick back, relax, and chill?
We are more chilled. I think my love language is also food. Like, I love cooking for my close people. So I might just make dinner. Do you want to come?
Yes.
I only invited to everything. What are you doing?
Sarah's a master chef.
Okay. Do you want? I'm really not. Like, do you want to come? I'll make food. So we might just make some food.
Beautiful.
Chill at home. Maybe. We can't leave the cat out. And
No.
It's a family affair when it comes to your household.
And also, usually with Valentine's Day, places sometimes are full. So if we do ever do like a dinner out for Valentine's Day, it's usually like the day before or the day after.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that. Plan ahead. so you don't get caught out. I love that. And for yourself, Ariana, I mean, it sounds as if you're a little bit like myself. When my best friend got married, honey, I was the third wheel, always holding the candle. It'll be fun, they said. Come along, they said. You'll have fun, they said. Next thing you're there just singing sorry tunes to yourself.
No, I'm the background music for their romantic setup, for sure. No, I'm very much included in everything, so I appreciate having them around.
I love that. And for yourself, throughout the month of love, what do you want to see a little more of when it comes of either receiving, spreading more love, and just sharing it?
I guess just everyone sort of being kind to one another, being safe, being careful, showing love that way during this difficult time, just being respectful of everyone, and self-love, definitely.
Beautiful. It is all about self-love. Very, very important. Well, SJ, Ariana, Dumi, thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to the fellas who kicked off the show with that banger of a jam. We really do appreciate it. And to you too, Mzansi, whoever you decide to spend this weekend with, make sure you stay safe, keep safe when it comes to COVID-19 lockdown restrictions, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night, stay safe, and happy eating, Mzansi. Bye.
Bye.
Every love story is beautiful. Celebrate the month of love with your family favorites. Made with Love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.